Bar-Cohn, and this is Walk in Israel. Let's march. Today is a special and meaningful day because we are walking to the graves of Ruth and Yishai and Tel Hevron. Now there's my friend dancing in the rain, and we're going to dance through today's workout. Let's go. Tap, taps. Good. Now we saw a sign, and we tell you about that. We got a lot to see, so take it in right now. We saw that first sign, and now we're seeing a second sign. The first sign said, "Welcome to biblical Hevron, one of the oldest cities in the world and one of the 4 holy cities in the land of Israel." Good. Now we hear the beat. Let's toe tap side. Good. Now we're walking up a building called Beit Menachem. It's named after the Lubavitch Rebbe, Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson, and it was established in 2005. It was a home to 7 Jewish families and a Torah study hall that we just saw. And it was bringing a Jewish presence into Hevron and continuing that process to this day. Now we're walking up to the Hevron Observatory. Up, up, feel the stretch and go out. 4, 3. Okay, watch me. We're gonna go forward, side, big circle, other side, forward. We're gonna do this a little bit, so let's get used to this. Now we're in the Hevron Observatory. Good. Keep up this combination. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it. Okay. So we're looking over all of Hevron, and as we see the clocks there, the signs there, there's quotes. So I want to read you some of the quotes. Okay. So Abraham pitched his tent at the Oaks of Mamre, which is at Hevron. There he built an altar to the Lord. That's what it says there. Okay, that first one was Genesis 13. Now we got Genesis 23. So that he will sell me to the cave, so that he will sell me the cave of Machpelah, which belongs to him and is at the edge of the field. He should sell it to me for full price as a burial site among you. So that cave of Machpelah was paid for, and that was Genesis 23. B step. Okay, last quote. Samuel 2. Afterward, David inquired of the Lord, "Shall I go up to one of the cities of Judah?" The Lord answered him, "Yes." David further asked, "Which one shall I go up to?" And the Lord said, "To Hevron." Okay, we're up to our next area and our next sign because we're approaching the area where the graves of Ruth and Yishai are. Good. 4, 3, 2, back, taps. Good. Okay, that sign said, "So Boaz took Ruth, and she became his wife, and she bore a son, and they named him Obed. And he was the father of Jesse and the father of King David." That's the English translation. And that is Ruth 4:13, which is the conclusion of the book of Ruth, tracing the lineage from Boaz and Ruth to King David. Good. Stand up tall. Toe taps forward. So now we come up to this, and it says you can go one way to Abraham's well and the hike that way, and the other way to the graves. So we're going to the well first. Good. We're listening to Ellie Hertz. That was the little marker, the white and blue trail. And we have a trail going down. Okay. I have some facts I missed because there's been so much to say. Isn't today amazing? So interesting. Stand up tall, stand up tall. Okay, Jerusalem is 30 kilometers to the north in relationship to Hevron. Good. There are actually 4 neighborhoods in Hevron, Jewish neighborhoods. Avraham Avinu, Yehezkel, Beit Hadassah, and Kitz. In Admot Yishai, which is Yishai's lands, which is the neighborhood we're in now. Reach, reach. Good. Keep that up. Reach, stand up tall. You feel the stretch in my spine. Good. Even feel the distance between your top hand and your bottom hand. Really reach on. Good. Let's do a few more of those. 8. Ooh, I changed my mind. When the music changes, I like to change. Let's go heel. Okay, so now we're in a Shavuot medley with Micha Gamerman. Push. So the book of Ruth is read on Shavuot. Hence the connection with the Shavuot medley. Doubles, starting now. 2. 2. Keep this here, arms up. Good. Okay, we're making our way to Abraham's spring, Ma'ayan Abraham. I'll start to tell you about it. Let's just finish this section. 2 more. There's the marker again. March. Let's do some arms. Okay, so the spring is 3.7 meters deep, 12 feet, and water still flows in this underground reservoir. Still seeing those trail markers. Arms up, up, out, up, out. Keep your shoulder blades squeezed together. Shoulder blades squeezed together without raising our shoulders. We don't want this. Shoulders down with the shoulder blades coming together. Good. Okay. Different things that happened at the spring. The 12th century, in the 12th century, Rabbi Jacob ben Nathaniel HaKohen visited the cave of Machpelah and the well of our father Abraham. Here we go, we're seeing it now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Stretching it out with big circles. Totally. And there's the sign. Identified it. Now arms back. Now you can keep going. And we're going to go down and see it. Okay. In Samuel 4 it says, King David, then ruling Hevron, hanged 2 men at the pool in Hevron. They say there's still water flowing in there now. And there's a tradition that Adam and Eve, when they expelled from the Garden of Eden, they came here. Woo! Back to me. And back up. Now, keep your elbows here and let's just bring them up like this. Good. Now let's do just a coordination exercise. Switch, 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 switch. Good. And try to keep your back up while you're doing it so you're not hunched over. Okay, so now we're coming up as if we made a right when we saw that wood sign. We went to the left to the well. Now we're going to the right. Good. Switch. Good. Okay, we're coming in. And we're going to see the graves halfway. Oh my gosh, this feels like I was ready to walk and a half. There was so much. Okay, we're going to see Ruth and Yishai. Okay. Ruth has a famous quote. One of the most quoted, in and out, one of the most quotes from the Tanakh. Wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people, here it is, shall be my people, and your God, my God. Wherever you die, I will die, and there I'll be buried. And there's the burial of the 2 of them. That's what the sign above it says. Now look around this area. My friend came in from LA, and she got married here. First of all, here's how it says Beit Midrash. It's so meaningful, back to push-up. It's so meaningful to have Jewish presence and to be with our forefathers and foremothers in Jewish history. She's the great-grandmother of King David. Woo, we did that good. Oh, shake that up. I felt that. And then you can see how it's nice. That's where the Kala sat, and her husband walked up. And it's so nice. Ruth, the meaning of her joining the people and families joining together. And this is a billion of different things. Right now, I'm not able forward and back to get into the hall where we were able to sit around and have a festive meal. But it's in this area too. There's a big Knesset. Other side. Good. Oh, I love this song. Now, because of Ruth and that quote, we had to do a Carole King song, Where You Lead, I Will Follow. Free dance, where you lead, I will follow anywhere that you tell me to if you need. And this is where they have an area that you can have a festive meal at. And the chuppah was outside in this area. The chuppah was kind of like where we're standing right now, and we all stood like on that ledge and in front. Good. Now let's go. Tap, step, tap, step, tap, slide. Where you lead. Tap, step. Just a beautiful, meaningful place to get married. Tap, step. Okay, Ruth was a Moabite woman, married an Israelite. Ooh, then we're going to ancient Tel Hevron, we'll talk about in a second. And then when her husband died, she stayed with her mother-in-law and went back with her, leaving her people, her culture, her God. Okay, now we're entering Tel Hevron. the Tel Hevron excavations. Okay, 4,500 to 1,500 years ago. That's when all these things are from. Forward. Good. And 4, 3, we're going to go back and forth. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then these are different things that we see here. We see a potter's workshop and pottery kiln. We see a burnt kitchen. We see an olive press, the steeped street, a water source. Okay. We're going to see a wall from the days of Abraham and the house from the era of King Ezekiel during the first temple period. We're going to see a king's seal discovered here, a stone artifact bearing the ancient Hebrew Lamelech and Hevron. Lamelech is to the king. Reach, reach, good. Across. Good. Up. Did I tell you that the most quoted line was from Ruth 1, 16, 17? If you want to look that up. Good. Now just a little bit about Yishai, excuse me. He's the grandson of Ruth and Boaz, 8 sons, and David was the youngest. Okay, looking at more artifacts from Tel Hevron. Now I went with a group, and I would recommend going with a group because it's still being built up, and you can read the signs, but to get a full picture, the guard really fills it in. Okay, last song, Yishai Ribo, Lashiv Habaita. And the tour guide filling you in and more on the history, how it was found. Good. Now circle back. Good. 8 more. 8, 7. Now if you look at the edge, those houses we just turned away from, them were some of the houses. Other way. Let's think about that little coordination. Back to front. That have been rebought to increase the Jewish presence here. Good. Now I want to do up, just a little bit of a bang, whatever feels good for your body, just give a little pressure to your bones. Whatever's the right amount for you. And now we're going to do some squats. Here we go. Down. 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 Good. Okay, now we're making our way to the other side of Tel Hevron. And we're going to see a wall from the Middle Bronze period. That's 2000 to 1500 BCE, and the remains of fortification from the Iron Age, 1000 to 580 BCE. What we're looking at is the city of Hevron. Woo! 2, 1. Good. Oh, wide, together. Wide. And here's the sign. Here's the wall. And above that wall is the area I was showing you where the koppel was. Good. And 1 side lift. Good. Up. Okay, we're coming to a last time. I'm going to read it now. They found other things that they found here. A clay tablet with cuneiform script. It was a list of animals. They also found a pottery handle that was from 8th century BCE and had the king's seal. Good. Here's the sign coming up telling us about it right now. Woo! Whoa! Okay, let's bring it home, one-sided. Good, and that sign telling you about the pottery handle, the list of animals in cuneiform. Other side. 4, 3, 2. Okay, let's heel it home. So like I said, people come here all the time, and specifically on Shavuot. I have a friend who got married here, and I've been in this area also as one of the homes, kind of like when you're looking straight right now, we just left it. There we go, we're back. A home there was recently bought that we saw in Hevron Homes. Good, breathe up, you did it! Woo! It was a great day. And down, and up, and down, great job, you did it!